Tom's River Show. Pat O'Melia here. You're concerned, Tom's River resident there. That's why we do the show, because you're concerned, I'm concerned. Even though I'm from Jersey City, but split my time between the two cities. Busy show. We're going to talk about the start of the tourism season in Seaside Heights. We're going to talk about plastic bags. We're going to talk about, the hurricane season. They're predicting a tough one. We're going to talk about the Tom's River trolley, and maybe even talk to the tax workaround for real estate taxes. You're watching the Tom's River Show? I'll be right back. Burns Brothers Memorials, Monuments, and Markers, 787 Tunley Avenue, Jersey City. Hudson County's only monument maker, serving all faiths and cemeteries. Design, studio, and large inventory on site. Cemetery inscriptions and custom orders welcome. Burns Brothers Memorials, Monuments, and Markers, 787 Tunley Avenue, just south of Secaucus Road. Craftsmanship that will last for all eternity. Burns Brothers, Jersey City, Albert H. Hopper, North Arlington. Visit us on the net. The Jersey City Medical Center. You know it for its award-winning, life-saving ambulance service. It's also your health hub, with health and wellness locations staffed with certified professionals all through Hudson County. The Jersey City Medical Center, here to help you with your healthy, here when you need us the most. The Jersey City Medical Center. Visit us on the net to learn more. Jersey City Medical Center, Robert Wood Johnson, Barnabas Health Facility. Let's be healthy together. We're back. Tom's River Show. Pat O'Melia here. Now remember, if you need to get in touch with me, you got an issue with Ocean County, you got an issue with Tom's River, I can talk to Mayor Kelleher, I can talk to Joe Picari at the county. Go to our website, HMG TV shows, where you can relive all our productions. And we got some new stuff coming up. We're working on a law enforcement show. I'd like to do a biography type of show. Maybe we do a little biography on Tom Kelleher, because he's a Jersey City guy like I am. You have those issues, consumer issues, go to the website, the contact section, and like I said, you can relive all the programming we do here at Hudson Media and Ready to Roll Studios. We stream all our shows. They're all streamed via live stream. Download the app. You can, watch our shows on your smartphone. As you're on the beach in Seaside on your tablet, they got free Wi-Fi there. You can enjoy it all, and it's free, and there's a ton more programming on live stream than just me. And they just merged up with Vimeo, so you got a lot more programming there. You can tweet me at JC Hudson Media. There's many ways to get in touch with me. Tough start to the Seaside Heights, Seaside Park season. And it is so important for Tom's River that we have a successful tourism season. There is nothing else in Tom's River that can attract millions of visitors every year. Seaside Heights is going to attract somewhere between 3 to 4 million people to the boardwalk. Right off the bat, Route 37 and Route 35 does very well. Now, if the people are staying a little while, that's what we're doing, the Seaside Splash. We'll do an update. We'll tell you the weather it's going. We're going to try to do this daily. Talk about other attractions when you're staying long-term in Seaside Heights. There are a lot of things to do. You can catch a Blue Claws game. There's the planetarium. There's so much to do in Seaside Heights and Tom's River that you can spend an easy week, 2 weeks here seeing everything. There's a lot of people. You're on the boardwalk. You're on the beach. You hung out on days on the boardwalk. Yeah, so there's something else to do. There's the whole town of Tom's River and all the surrounding communities. We got to get these people to Seaside Heights and get them to spend some money on 37 or on 166. Do some shopping. Maybe consider moving here. Seaside Heights would like to become a 12-month out of the year municipality, which is a good idea. But it's a very tough start. Last year was tough too, weather-wise. A lot of rain on every weekend. Here we are, Memorial Day, pretty much a washout. I was down there, washout, and it was quite cold. For that matter, we wanted to get pizza at the Beachcomber. Now, we're going to have a pizza contest this year with the Shore Show on the boardwalk. I personally, I'm not a judge, personally think the best pizza in Seaside Heights is the Beachcomber. Super cold. Now, another thing I noticed, when I'm coming down the Parkway, I'm coming from Jersey City, and we're looking at the license plates that are going by. A lot of New York, 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 and, some spattering other states, but a ton of New York plates. When we were in the Beachcomber, we're having a pizza, I'm looking out the window. Now I see a bunch of Jersey plates. Didn't see so many out of state. There was a Florida one outside the window, but I didn't see all the New York ones I seen. For some reason, those cars are going elsewhere. We need to get those cars into Seaside Heights, exit 82, into Tom's River, to profit from that. One of the problems we're going to have tourism season this year is the price of fuel is up 62 cents from last year. That's a big number. That's a lot of money. You got a couple of kids with you. You're going to rent a room. You're going to spend a few days on the boardwalk or a week. The price of fuel becomes a deterrent to taking that, going from Jersey City, hour and a half ride. President Trump said he wouldn't allow these things to happen fuel-wise with these increases, but let's see what he does. Beach-related, this towns are passing non-smoking bans for the boardwalks and the beaches, and I'm a firm ex-smoker. The problem with smokers, they're just inconsiderate lot. As simple as that. They'll bury the cigarette in the sand like it's never going to be found again, like they don't, sip the sand every day. If you go down to Seaside Heights, the gang is out there, DPW, Ramboli and his gang, they're sweeping the beach, getting all the debris up there, getting it pristine for you. Now there's talk about banning plastic bags. We're talking about that in Jersey City. I think all municipalities are talking about that. Those are a huge polluter. I mean, they're blowing around in the streets. They get into your accessory drive on your car. You ride over it. It gets on your exhaust pipe, your accessory drive. You got an issue. Plastic straws. I never thought about it, but since they talked about banning them, I'm seeing these plastic straws all over the place. They're everywhere. So, yeah, I can see banning the plastic straws and the plastic bags, big on banning the plastic bags, especially single-use plastic bags. I don't have a problem with the styrofoam, and I do know that when it's in the dump, in the landfills, it takes, a million years to decay, but I just don't see a lot of that littered. And somehow, we're not going to go back to the days where we just wrap things in paper. Styrofoam, and maybe there's another way we can engineer the styrofoam, that it doesn't take, eons to decay. But these are the kind of things that the towns need to look at, especially the beach areas with the plastic. And also the plastic gets in the ocean. It's like an 8-mile wide patch of plastic floating around in the ocean. All right, we're going to break. You're watching the Tom's River Show. I'll be right back.
Pen and Pencil Properties, Jersey City. Shaping the workplace with state-of-the-art office spaces that address your company desires. Building residences that define your home environment. Adjacent to all modes of transportation with on-site parking available. The right address, the right lease. Call 201-521-9000 or visit online at penandpencilproperties.com. Pen and Pencil Properties, building Jersey City for everyone. Good Friend Self-Storage in North Bergen, New Jersey is a fully climate-controlled facility equipped with state-of-the-art security, packing supplies, a Refer Friend program, and multiple loading docks convenient for commercial use. Located just off of Route 3 at 4301 Tunnelly Avenue, Route 1 and 9. Call 201-867-2444 or visit us on the web today. Good Friend Self-Storage. Let us be your good friend.
We're back. You're watching the Tom's River Show. Pat O'Melia here. You a concerned Tom's River resident there? You're concerned. That's why you're watching the show. And again, all the contact stuff, you see that on the bottom of the screen there. You can reach me if you have stories, you have some announcements, you want to promote a bit. We are here to promote Tom's River. Whatever is Tom's River centric, I want to know about it so I can get it out there. And as this show continues to grow, and I'm committed to it, you'll see more of your businesses. You'll see more. If we're talking about putting in the capabilities of my North Bergen studio where I'm filming today, I'm filming it up here on the holiday weekend, our streaming capabilities that we stream live out of here. I just boosted the broadband in the Seaside Heights studio, not anywhere near the capability of this studio. And that's something I'll probably get into by the end of the show. Optimum Infinity versus Fios broadband. Not even Infinity does what they can. Before we get into the hurricane season, Wildwood Police. And I'm about as pro-cop as you can get. And I'm sure you've seen the video, these cops, and we didn't see the beginning of the video. Either it's edited or they didn't start filming until the cops are striking this 20-year-old girl. There is no reason, absolutely effing reason, why you should strike a 20-year-old girl. I don't care if she's resisting. She can't resist enough to hold off 3 cops. Now, these cops lost their careers. And that's unfortunate. The chiefs, the police, Seaside Heights, I see Chief Boyd in his game. That would never happen in Seaside Heights. And it's unfortunate, and it's just a black eye for all the shore communities. Tom's River Council, I want to get this in. Former councilman Manford, I believe it is, Manforty, got a job at the MUA, the Municipal Utilities Authority. Pays fairly well, like 40 grand a year in benefits. And that came up in one of the council meetings when there was somebody who brought it up, and he wasn't a Toms River resident, but you don't have to be a Toms River resident to go to the council meetings. And he was asking if this individual was part of the Republican club that I think it was Councilman Whitman made the mistake of emailing all about hiring people and make sure he's part of the Republican club. That was brought up, and Mo Hill, I like Mo Hill. Yeah, I didn't want to hear about this, and as soon as the guy's clock was up, he called the cops to escort this guy off the speaker stage there. And also, when I think it was Mo Hill asked the speaker, so, well, what are you concerned? You're not from Toms River. He goes, well, I have a problem with corrupt politicians. And well, that's slander. I'm going to tell you something. If you guys are that thin-skinned on the Toms River City Council, you got an issue. You should all get on a bus and come up to Jersey City and watch the fireworks there. If someone says politicians are corrupt, that's not slander. Actually, they could even say you're corrupt. You became a public figure. You're going to have to put up with that. But the call for security, high school. Come up to the big city. Come up to Mount Pilot here, Jersey City. We'll show you how council meetings go. But actually, Bobby Burns, our city clerk, he does keep it controlled, even though there's a lot of enthusiasm there, especially over Polish monuments. Predicting the hurricane season, they're saying it's going to be a rough one again like it was in 2017. Now, last year, it was so rough, we did a fundraiser for Hurricane Harvey victims. Then there was, what was it, Irma and Maria. Maria banged us around here in New Jersey. Irma's to a degree, but Maria banged us around well. They're saying this is going to be as bad or worse than last year. So my kids bought a house in Seaside Heights, not far from my studio. So I'm trying to figure out how to hurricane-proof the house. Now, yeah, I'm looking at things. I'm like, the house is like 3 blocks from the ocean and 3 blocks from the bay. You're kind of like right in the middle there. Yeah, my Jersey City mentality, I'm sure somebody has already thought of all these things before. You know, I'm using these hurricane grips. You put them on the plywood, and they expand out and lock into the frame of the window. But I can't use them on every window because over the years, you know, it's a cinder block brick construction, but somebody beveled in the window frame, so I can't get it as tight as you like. Thinking about putting fittings, threaded fittings in that I can bolt on plywood into the window frames. I got a lot of flange, unusual amount of flange on each one, and see if that's strong enough. And I'm trying to figure out what materials to use. Do I use plywood? Well, I want to see what's going on, so I'm going to experiment with plexiglass. But I am sure, you know, again, Jersey City mentality here. I'm sure the people in Toms River and Seaside Heights have already probably did the research on my ideas here. I want to figure out how to seal the building. It's a cinder block brick construction on a concrete foundation with a bit of a crawl space. I want to figure out if I can seal it, at least seal the building up to 24 inches. How can I seal the door? Now, I used to be a trailer mechanic in my other life. You know, I'm trying to use my trailer mechanic mentality here to figure out how to hurricane and flood-proof this home. But I'm going to try to find out if there are flood mitigators in Toms River Seaside Heights that can assist me. We're going to break for commercial. You're watching the Toms River Show. I'll be right back.
Newport, the luxury waterfront community on the Hudson River, offers the quality of life you deserve in 10 high-rise rental towers with amenities such as the on-site Newport Path subway, light rail and ferry service, Newport Town Square, 3 playgrounds, dog run, upscale restaurants, retail giants like Sears, JCPenney, Macy's, and Target. Morton Williams Supermarket is just outside your front door. A health and fitness club, spa, skating rink, and medical facilities are also on site. NewportNJ.com. Enjoy the New York skyline from Newport Town Square. Manhattan is just 1 path stop away or quick ride through the Holland Tunnel. Nursery and private elementary schools all on site. 12-screen movie theater at the Newport Center Mall. Want to visit Newport? Stay at the Westin or Marriott Hotel. Go to NewportNJ.com for details. Newport has luxurious towers, great restaurants, shopping, New York skyline views, schools, playgrounds, a marina and yacht club, gym, spa, fine wine, fine living. It's incredible. It's you. NewportNJ.com.
The Jersey City Medical Center. You know it for its award-winning life-saving ambulance service. It's also your health hub, with health and wellness locations staffed with certified professionals all through Hudson County. The Jersey City Medical Center, here to help you with your healthy, here when you need us the most. The Jersey City Medical Center. Visit us on the net to learn more. Jersey City Medical Center, Robert Wood Johnson, Barnabas Health Facility. Let's be healthy together. You're watching the Tom's River Show. Pat O'Melia's here. And me. You were there. You concerned. Yeah, with the house, I'm trying to figure out how to flood and hurricane-proof it. And the house got a tremendous amount of windows. And most hurricanes come off the ocean. They could be coming off the bay. And they got all different. Who did that? Freaking windows in this house. So there isn't one window that's the same size. So I'm experimenting. You know, they're the two-car garage there. I converted one half into a shop. I'm still in the process of the conversion, but and also now with the shop there, I can build things in the studio. I only have to, carry it across the street. Tom's River, good idea here. The Tom's River trolley has started in Tom's River, and it'll take you all around Tom's River proper, basically. It's a bus that looks like a trolley, and it's free. And it'll take you everywhere. I got it here. Tom's River Trolley, it starts at the Park and Ride Terminal near the Garden State Parkway on Highland Parkway. It'll take you to the Tom's River Center at the intersection of Main Street and Route 37. That's by the Coles and the Office Lounge. I never went into that place. You can go by Town Hall on the route. The route's going to take you to the County Parking Garage. The Historical Society on Hadley Avenue. Huddy Park is on the route. Main Street near the corner of Water Street. Iron Street at the free parking lot there. Yeah, it is an excellent idea to move the people of Tom's River around and get them into the shopping areas. But what is glaringly missing is Route 37. Why aren't we running this trolley down 37, right around to the Mathis Bridge and back up? There are a ton of businesses on Route 37. They would all appreciate this bus making that loop down to 37. For some reason, Route 37 is constantly forgotten in Tom's River. It is the Appalachian Trail of Tom's River. It is commerce, for the most part, for Tom's River. That's the road that gets you into Seaside Heights, Route 37. Seaside Heights, it's revenue generating 4 or 5 months out of the year, but those are huge. Like I said before, 3-4 million people in a short span of time are going to come to Seaside Heights, and they're going to go through Tom's River to do it. But those businesses on Tom, and there are a lot of businesses. The location, when I was looking for the studio in Seaside Heights, well, I looked in Tom's River too. Every spot that I looked at in Tom's River off Route 37 is still available. This is almost 3 years ago. Those spaces are still available. So as much as you can bring potential shoppers down Route 37 or people going to work, it behooves everyone to extend this. Now, I know what's going to be said. Well, Pat, there's a cost to this. Freaking right, I know there's a cost to this. Now, in Hoboken and Newark, they have what's called the loop, and I think the fee is nominal. It's like $1. But, free's cool, too. Now, did anyone talk to, say, Joe Ficarra, the County of Ocean? Mr. Ocean County himself, the flag waver for tourism. This guy gets it. He understands the money spent by the tourism. People here on vacation, buku bucks for Ocean County, Tom's River, Seaside Heights, Seaside Park. We need to continue to mine that. But when that season's over, we need to have a development of shoppers who know where they can go around. And I don't know how many people ride on Route 37. I'll be honest with you, Route 37 is a friggin' disaster. Whoever's doing the pothole repairs is doing a terrible job. That's again when I'm talking about shared services, and here I'm about to hit it with 2 prongs. Did anyone talk to Seaside Heights, Seaside Park, and the County of Hudson about extending this trolley? Now, it is kind of a shaky-looking thing. I don't know if you want to run it during the winter, but the more you can run it, the longer you run it, it benefits all the businesses. to share the expense, which is some reason or another we just hate to mention. And it's not just Ocean County and Toms River, it's anywhere. You mention shared services, like, you're taking my kingdom. It's like, we're attacking the castle or something like that. No, it saves everybody and it helps everyone. We're the number one state in property taxes. The more we can share services, the less we'll need to dig into the pockets of the people in New Jersey. There are 565 different municipalities. Come on. But if you spoke to Seaside Heights, Seaside Park, and Ocean County, you probably could have, got, I won't say evenly split the expense, but at least probably got 30, maybe 40% of the cost. But then you would have run that bus in the Seaside Heights, Seaside Park, just, go over the bridge and just run it on the boulevard or terrace, maybe probably on a terrace right along. So the seniors or people in town can go up on the boardwalk for a few hours, enjoy the beach, that sort of thing, but nobody did that. And it's just astonishing that that doesn't happen. All right, we're going to break for commercial. You're watching the Toms River Show. I'll be right back.
Rama Jewelers, located in the Lyndhurst Shopping Center at 413 Valley Brook Avenue, Lyndhurst. Come for all your jeweler needs at Rama Jewelers, where you will find a fine selection of necklaces, earrings, rings, and bracelets. Choose from one of our complete sets, our many signature items, or find the perfect engagement ring. Come on down. That's Rama Jewelers at 413 Valley Brook Ave, Lyndhurst. Call 201-939-5784 or visit us online today.
It takes more than a state-of-the-art medical facility to make a great hospital. It takes a team of dedicated medical professionals. That's the Jersey City Medical Center, Hudson County's #1 hospital. Medical teams consisting of New Jersey's top doctors, Magnet Award-winning nurses, and accomplished hospital associates, all committed to your good health. That's what you have at the Jersey City Medical Center. Make Hudson County's #1 hospital your first choice. Visit us on the web at barnabashealth.org. We're back. You're watching the Toms River Show. Pat O'Melia here. You concerned. Yeah, I don't know. It's not like it's a four-letter word beginning with F. Shared services, the more you can get everybody involved to split that overhead, the better it is for everyone. Now, this trolley idea, excellent idea, but we need to get it out of Toms River proper, get it on 37. But if we can run in the Seaside Heights, Seaside Park, you can get money from those two municipalities towards that bus route. You run it down 37, it's only helping. The more you can get activity on 37 and get people on 37, eyes on it, you think, well, everybody goes 37. You find out a lot of people don't, especially if they have vehicles. The Midas guy must make a ton with wheel alignments there. The more we can get activity there, the more there are jobs, the more companies will move in. And from a property owner standpoint, the more you can do shared services, the less reliant it is on the property owner's pocketbooks. Embrace this. I don't get this. It came from Trenton. Now, we might do a Trenton show, or we're going to do segments on Trenton. I'm not sure how this is rolling just yet, because we got to go through show, go, show, no go. I mean, some shows go forward into the new season, some shows don't go forward into the new season. But there's always some shows in development, and we're working on some. There's a Senate show, state Senate show, state Senate and Assembly show. There's Icons, our biography show, and our at-large show. The at-large show is definitely going to go forward. Any way we can work with law enforcement, we want to do that. It came from Trenton. Bayada Nurses, everybody's heard of the organization. My old buddy, Joan Quigley, councilwoman from North Jersey, the North Bergen area, the 32nd District, for eons. She's now a guest columnist with the Jersey Journal, publication here in North Hudson. Again, what am I saying, North? You're all from Jersey City originally, Toms River, so you know the Jersey Journal. She's writing about a bill that's floating around in Trenton right now that would give home visiting healthcare workers a special parking permit that would allow them to park in any zone, any residential zone, whether residential only, commercial, residential, school. It would be the magic parking pass. It would be, issued by the state of New Jersey, and she's suggesting $50. And it would allow these home health care workers to park in your community, any community in the state of New Jersey. It's a case where the state of New Jersey is not even talking to the municipality. They're just going to step on the municipality's home rule. Now, I want you to understand, I have no problem with home visiting health care workers getting some sort of break on parking permits, but it should be issued by the local municipalities. See, when the state comes in and steps on the rights of the municipalities or home rule, that's when things get shaky. Fios. Remember I mentioned Fios before with the broadband? Now, my studio here, I forget I'm only really interested in upload speed because we have to upload our shows. We need to stream out our shows. So upload speed is more important than download speed. I just upgraded the studio to 50 millibytes per second in Seaside Heights. I think the North Bergen studio was like 10 times that, 300 or something like that. The reason I had to go with the 50 is because the only game in town in Seaside Heights where the studio is Infinity. Now, Infinity is not Verizon, the telecommunication giant. Infinity is a cable company that's dabbling, and it's doing a good job in phone and broadband. Fios went to the state years ago and said, state, give me a statewide franchise for our Fios television, and we'll build out the Fios network and the broadband through the whole state of New Jersey. And the state said, yeah, let's do it. Sign up. Hell with the municipality. Well, like you take Jersey City, home base here, and Tom's River is Comcast also, and so is Jersey City. Comcast used to go to the city for a franchise agreement, and the city would get things, whether it's a studio, that sort of thing, or this or that. And Comcast would agree to work with the municipality, make sure there's pub access and all that thing. All that stuff, and the studio would be available. Once Fios came in, they were not the only game in town. So when the municipalities want to sit down with Comcast and negotiate, and it's Comcast, what are you kidding? We're not the only game anymore. Bad enough we had to deal with satellite TV. Now you brought Fios in. But Fios never built out that Fios broadband. And it's not just Seaside Heights, mind you. I got parts of one of the reasons we moved the studio to North Bergen, because where my studio was in Jersey City, I couldn't get broadband from Verizon. All they had was DSL. So here's my thing with passes and agreements that the state comes in. The state should not step on any municipality's rights. And two, home visiting nurse aides, they are excellent, but there are a lot of good trades and professions that would also like some special permit. Let the local municipalities handle their own parking requirements. All right, we're at a show. You've been watching the Tom's River Show. I'm Pat O'Melia. You be good. You be safe. Go up on the boardwalk. Look at the ocean. I'll talk to you next week. Good night.